is AJ Peltier with the NFL FantasyPlaybook.com picks of the week.
All right, here are the sit-ems. I'm telling you right now, Hank Baskett might be able to play, but I look for him just to not do much. Dallas is going to take him out of the game, and he can go home and kiss Kendra goodnight and not make the playoffs. Brett Favre, sit-em. I look for Chad Pennington to outplay him. Brett Favre, big game, big interceptions. Every time he throws the ball, hold your breath. You never know what color it's going to land. Lavernius Coles can't break any kind of downfield coverage, so I can't see him catching any balls. So that means, that's right, Miami wins this game. This is going to be the funnest game of the week to watch. Maurice Morris is going to run all over Arizona. I look for Arizona to still win this game because they're going to try to get some momentum going. Their wide receivers will be part of it. But the problem here is I can't tell you which quarterback. Matt Leinart hasn't looked that bad. Kurt Warner hasn't looked that good. So I don't know what they're going to do there. They're going to give it to the old man, but I don't know for how long. So I look for the quarterbacks to be split in that game, meaning you can't play either. David Garrard, sit him. I don't like this guy. I don't like him at all in this game. I look for Baltimore to take care of business here with probably 3 to 7 points against. Jacksonville will not score very many. They'll be lucky to get an end zone touchdown. All right. All Bengal receivers, just sit them. Just sit them. You don't even know what's going on there anymore. Who does? I don't think they do. This is the worst team in football for organizational. I thought it was Detroit. Detroit just has bad players. But for some reason, there's nothing but studs in this team on offense, and they can't get anybody running, can't get anybody catching. This is terrible. Just sit them all. Too much of a risk play. You've got to sit Ben Roethlisberger. This guy, I don't even know why they'd even potentially think about playing him. He has taken the biggest beating in the NFL, and I look for him to just sit and hand it over to Byron Leftwich. All right, Jamal Lewis. Well, before the season even started, I said don't even play him 1 week. I've been somewhat correct. Don't play him this week either. Braylon Edwards, I wasn't high on him before the year. He proved me right. And once again, here we go. He's going against Pittsburgh. I look for that to be no points for Braylon Edwards. Deuce McAllister. Everybody's back in love with him now that Reggie Bush is hurt. No, don't play him. They are going to try to throw the ball for 403 yards. That does not include Deuce McAllister. It doesn't. That's Pierre Thomas. So I don't look for Deuce to get much work in this game. All right. There is one game I don't like playing anybody in this week. If you have to, do it. Maybe Anthony Gonzalez is one guy that you can potentially play. Maybe a Dallas Clark, but he's a little injury prone. Don't play anybody in the Tennessee Indy game. This is a nothing game for both of these teams. Maybe a little bit of seeding for the Indianapolis Colts. But why would you risk playing a guy like Peyton Manning when you know he's going to get pulled by halftime? I don't look for him to be able to score enough points to make it worthwhile by halftime, so why bother? On the other side of the ball, Tennessee isn't going to be playing their top defense. I don't look for Indy to play Dominic Rhodes that much or Joseph Adai. This is the third or fourth string running backs game. Torrey Holt, just junk him. Don't even bother picking him up next year. And Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan, this is already done and said in Atlanta. I don't know how much they're going to really test Matt Ryan in this situation. They're not going to take a chance on this kid getting hurt or, exposing him to any more punishment. Not like that St. Louis can give him any punishment, but why take the chance? At the same token, Roddy White. This guy has done nothing for fantasy owners in the last 2-3 weeks. He's still one of the top wide receivers, but I say bench him. All right, now, take a chance on a few players here. There's a few guys that I like that you can take a chance that might be worthwhile picking up and playing in this game. One of them, Malcolm Floyd. With the absence of Chris Chambers, even though Chris Chambers is on the field, Malcolm Floyd has been catching a few balls. If you're desperate, look for San Diego's wide receivers in this game. I love San Diego in this game, and I look for Malcolm Floyd to be one of them. Not big numbers, but a sneaky flex play. Tatum Bell. Somebody's got to run the ball in Denver. I don't even know. If Selvin Young is good to go, it might be him. Tatum Bell might be him. They even lost P.J. Pope. This is a team in turmoil. All right, part 3 coming right up with the must plays. Thank you.